Hello, manifestors. Today I want to clarify something because there is a teaching out there that there is a right way to manifest and there are other ways that are not right. So we are going to discuss that. Is there only one way to manifest? Are some techniques not good? Or are we even kind of looked down if we use those techniques? Because I think that it's the case. So I want to clarify all those things because I have noticed through a conversation I had with someone that if we teach that there is only one way to manifest, well, it could be very damaging to some people. So let's correct all that. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment and share the video if you can, so more people like you can learn to manifest the life of their dreams. My name is Sylviane. I am a manifesting coach. I also have a blog where I write about the law of assumption. I have a podcast every Tuesday. I have a free Facebook group, Manifesting Group, according to the law of assumption and the teaching of Neville Goddard. And I have a paid membership Facebook group as well. And all the links are down below in the description box. So, is there only one way to manifest? Are there some ways that are not good to use or that you don't need to use? We are going to clarify this because there is a teaching out there that some manifesting methods are not necessary or that you should not even use them at all. And is it helpful to people to believe such things? So we are going to clarify this today. So in the manifesting community, there are some teachers, there are some people that are in groups, in Facebook groups, that are completely, for example, against affirmations. Not only they're saying, well, I'd rather not use affirmations personally, but they are actually making some people feel bad for using affirmations. And I should know because recently I made someone feel bad because she was under the impression that I was telling her that affirmations are not the way to manifest, which is not the case at all. So if I gave you, listening now, this impression, I am sorry, that is not the message that I'm sending at all. And in a way, because I've seen it myself, I'm observing what people say, comments, and things like that. In a way, they almost make you feel bad, make you feel inferior almost for using affirmations in order to manifest your desires. And if you have been someone that has been discouraged because somehow affirmations, it's a natural way for you to manifest, but you feel discouraged because you were told that you do not need to do that and you better get on with that imagination of yours. If you feel bad because of teaching like that, and even if I gave you that impression, that is far from what I meant to do. Unlike some other teachers, I do not say that affirmations are not necessary or that affirmations don't work. I do not say that because I know better. I know that I have myself manifested things with affirmations. I have manifested things with imagination. And I have manifested things with nothing, just assuming that they were mine. So I am the last person who would tell you not to use a certain technique to manifest your desires. And another thing, I know that some people, some of those teachers that are somehow against affirmations, I do not know why, saying that Neville never taught affirmations, and that's a lie. Because I would encourage you, right after you listen to this video, to go to a lecture called Control Your Inner Conversations by Neville Goddard, where he talks about affirmations, where he even mentioned a guy who was very poor and came up with one affirmation that changed his whole financial situation. So guys, do not believe everything you hear For example, if you're someone who are more inclined to use affirmations, more than anything, do not believe that those people know better than you. They know better for themselves. Maybe they are completely visual people. Maybe they are completely into their imagination and inner senses, and that's how they manifest. That's great. But some people are more into affirmations. I am personally a little bit of everything, but I would never tell you that affirmations don't work and that you shouldn't use affirmations. And the reason I wouldn't do that is that, to me, people who are doing this remind me of a long time ago. I don't know how long ago, maybe 100 years ago. People that were left-handed were encouraged to use their right hand, because back then, in their limiting beliefs, it was believed that it was a handicap, that it was not normal to use your left hand as your dominant hand. But of course, we know today that there is nothing worse than encouraging someone who is naturally left-handed to use their right hand. Well, it's kind of the same thing when you tell people you don't need affirmations, when actually they do, because that's how they function. That's how they manifest. And if you try to tell those people who manifest best with affirmations that they should not do that, what is it going to do to them? They are going to feel inadequate. They are going to feel that something is wrong with them, and it's going to block them from manifesting. So they are going to force themselves to use a technique that is not so easy for them, not so natural for them, like that left-handed person trying to use their right hand when it's really not the hand that they are using naturally and easily. So then they feel bad and frustrated because it just doesn't work for them and they're stuck. And that's why I'm making this video, because I had a conversation with someone lately that felt exactly like that. You see, my videos, my podcast are not based on my experience and my experience only, like it seems some other teachers do, because apparently they are discouraging people from doing what they don't like to do. My videos are based on not only my experience, but the experiences of many people that I speak to on a daily basis. So, if you are more into the visual, into the imaginal work, that's what you are going to do. That's going to be your dominant tool to manifest consciously. But if you are more into affirming, well, that's going to be your dominant tool for conscious manifesting. If you are able to train yourself to do a little bit of everything, because I think it's useful to use more than one tool. And if your dominant tool is affirmations, I would definitely encourage you to train yourself to use your imagination and your visualization skills, because it's helpful. And because it's always good to train yourself to do something that you are not so good at, because eventually you will get better. But at the same time, I do not want you guys to get discouraged just because some people are telling you that it is wrong to use a certain tool in order to manifest consciously. There is no such thing as wrong. It's up to you. You use the technique that is predominant for you. As humans, we all have similarities and differences at the same time. Some people are better at something, some other people are better at other things. Even though as humans we are very similar in a lot of things, we are also very different in a lot of other things. There are some people that can do things that I would never be able to do. Is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. So guys, stick to your guns. Use what works best for you predominantly. Now, yes, I would encourage you. If you are not too good at imagining, train your imagination, because it's going to be very helpful to you. But at the same time, do not believe those teachers that tell you that it's the only way to manifest. It is not. Because at the end of the day, what counts? It's to live in the wish fulfilled. To live in that state of fulfillment, of having your desire. So, if in order to get there, you are better at affirmations, you do affirmations. If in order to get there, you are better at imagining, at visualizing, you do that. Because that's what counts. If you are better at just assuming and that's all, that's what I've used to manifest my person, just assume and period, nothing else, you do that. Because what counts is this. Because by the way, whatever technique you are using, if you do not live in the wish fulfilled, if it's not your predominant state to live in the wish fulfilled, you're not gonna get your desire. Because in order to get your desire as a conscious manifester, that's where you need to get at. You need to live in the wish fulfilled. And that's going to be the theme of our next video. Because I am noticing more and more that many of you are still living in the desire rather than in the state of fulfillment, in the wish fulfilled. In the meantime, thank you for listening, guys. I hope this was helpful. Please, again, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.